We asked him about him wearing a kilt, or some people call it a skirt, and he gets a lot of hate for it. I really could care less. I do think it's interesting because it's deliberately showing that Klingons are multidimensional and not monolithic, which I like. And the best person to ask about that would be obviously none other than the very first full-blooded Klingon to join a Star Trek show, and that would be Mr. Worf himself. Yes, and he spoke about his experience when he had a chance to meet with Worf for the first time, and how he gave him some insight as to how to tackle trolls and things like that. I asked him about his meeting, and this is what he said, and try to hear it through all of the commotion at this lovely restaurant in DC where he was about to attend BlurCon.
A hard comedy,
All
actually.
right, all right. Well, that kind of, I'm glad you asked that actually, Anna, because that kind of leads into my question. Because I keep wanting to call him Jaden Zyla. I couldn't even call him his. I didn't even know it was
You're
Kareem.
free to call me Jaden. You're so free to call me Jaden.
Kareem, because he will be Kareem even after Jaden. I'm sure he'll get a whole lot more roles. But here's my question: it looks like you did get a chance to speak to Michael Dorn, and y'all had a nice little brief powwow, as well as you got a chance to meet like George Takei and a couple other OGs, as we call them in the Trek universe. I'm just curious as to what kind of insight, as another full-blooded Klingon, Michael Dorn was able to give to you. And you know what I'm saying? What was the inside chat about? Like, talk to us, man. Let us into that conversation right there. It sounded like it was real interesting.
Yeah, for sure. Is it too loud in the background? I'm sorry. Is it y'all?
The answer is yes. The answer is yes, Mr. Kareem Diane. Unfortunately, it was a little bit loud, but it's all good. We made it through the entire interview, and we did get my answer. I will give you the rest of it, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that part. I wish we had done this. The good news is, after the interview, he did promise us an additional interview, hopefully another one without having to worry about any background noise. But try to listen to what he says here, because Michael Dorn gives them some real good gems. Pay attention right quick, y'all.
Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you. I mean, we hear it sounds like a lot of fun.
Okay.
It sounds like a lot of fun. But
Okay, we're gonna make it work. So yeah, meeting Michael was very. It was just such an easy conversation because like we have both been through a very similar process. Him definitely way more intense than I because I mean they were shooting way more than 10 episodes, and his schedule was probably way more. Like he was probably shooting every day. I want to say Monday through Friday. They spaced mine out a little bit, but we know what it's like to go in and out of that makeup every single day. So like literally as soon as we like kind of met and dapped each other up, we just kind of like he was like, oh, how does that make it for you? I'm like, bro, it's hard. I was kind of like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, how is it for you? He was like, man, like it's, and I kind of asked him immediately, like, has anything changed from when you did the makeup back then to like now? And he was like, honestly, like not really. Like they still be using, they have to use kind of like harsh chemicals and like alcohols and adhesives in order to like really make it work. There's kind of no way around it. So we really, I mean, I feel like we talked for like half an hour just about the makeup alone.